I've talked about using the calendar, which is so critical, and that represents your real time and making sure that you have enough time slotted for everything that you do. The time budget is a secondary calendar. The way that I like to think of it is it's a stencil. You put a stencil on the wall and it shows you sort of where you're supposed to paint in the mark, right? So with a time budget calendar, you want to display it side by side or overlap it with your existing calendar. And what the time budget says is, here is when I have learned is the best time to do my most valuable work. I have determined, for example, that I can talk to people about sales, I can talk to people about business development just before or after lunch. That seems to be the best time. All right, just as an example. So I create a time budget that puts perhaps 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. as my business development time. And then when it comes time to schedule a task on my real calendar, I look at that and the time budget reminds me, oh, that's right. I said that doing something like this at around 11 would be the right time to do it. I try to slot my actual appointments into the ideal schedule or the time budget. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's okay. What I have seen, though, is that it works over time. The more and more you use it, month after month, and you get familiar with seeing that time budget, the more and more you're going to naturally start to slot things into that time. I've learned, for example, that doing an interview like this is best for me late morning. And so because I've been doing that for years, that's where I try to put things. That's where my assistant tries to put things because we have just become so familiar with that pattern.